So keep watching until the end to see if your favourite bag, maybe it's a bag you already own, features in this lineup. Hey everyone, welcome to another video. So it's been a while since I've spoken to you about bags that I think are really worth you owning. And this is a little bit of an updated list, although generally speaking, a lot of this that I've said before, I still feel the same now about bags that I've spoken to you about that I've always said to you, if you buy this, you're either never going to lose money, or it might not be the best thing when it comes to holding its value, but it's something you're definitely going to use. So for the most part, a lot of things haven't changed, but if you're new to the channel, if you're into your bags, if you are looking to buy your first bag, hopefully this list, this lineup will help you in some ways to make your decision. So the first, and it might be one that you're surprised about, it's from Coach, and that's why I think you might be surprised, although a lot of you who watch me know that I talk about Coach a lot and I really rate Coach. And they have got, so I really like the Cassie bag. I like the Tabby as well, but the Cassie bag for me is a major winner. I own this bag, but I need to show you it in a particular colorway, which I think this must have been a Valentine's thing, you know, because it also came in red, but they've got it here in pink. It's still in stock. I will link to it below. And one of the things I love about it, I just love the strap handle on that with the interlocking hearts. I think that's so unique, it's so cute, I absolutely love it. This bag is very much on my mind right now, even though I need another bag, like I need a hole in the head, but it's very much on my mind right now. I love the colour, I love how it looks, and I love that little heart chain link handle. And at £350, this is why I really feel like Coach is good value. You're buying a heritage brand. Some people might not class it to be luxury. You know, I've spoken about Coach before and I've said that obviously it's not up there with Chanel, Louis Vuitton, etc. But I do think it's still included in the luxury space that exists. And you can just get so much for your money. And in my opinion, the quality of Coach is really good. But in this particular colorway with the little heart handle, it's one of my, I might actually go, I was gonna say I might go and buy this bag after I've done this video. I don't know, I need to think about it, but I really like it. The next one has to be the Fendi Sunshine Tote. You can get this in 4 different sizes. There's a really large size, which is like the size of the largest Dior book tote. Then there's a medium, there's a small, which is what I've got. Shall I go and get it? Wait there a minute. Okay, I'm back. This is what I'm talking about. How cute is this bag? Maybe you'll disagree, maybe you don't like it, that's totally fine. But you know why I think this is one of the best bags is the price, the quality, and also the fact that if you want the Lady Dior, but you don't want to spend, because it's £5,300 now in this size, in the medium. This is the size small from Fendi, but look, it's the same size as the Lady Dior. It's a very, very similar bag, and I actually bought it because I love the Lady Dior, but I just can't justify over 5k on it. It's a great bag, but they don't hold their money, and although I love them and I wear them to death, I do like to, if I'm going to spend over 5k on something, if I'm going to spend over 4k on something, I want to know that if I ever get in a pickle in life and I need to get my money back, that I can get that money back. And Dior, unfortunately, just doesn't hold their own. People list them for sale at near new price, but what they actually sell for is completely different, a lot lower. So the reason why I got this is the price. You can get a version that, this is the monogrammed version, like embossed monogram, but there is a version that's just got Fendi across the front and the rest of the leather is smooth, so you might actually prefer that. That bag is £1,850. If you want to get the all over monogram, this is a bit more expensive. This bag was £2,000. Compare that to 5,300. It's a really big deal, a massive difference. And look at that, they're the same. They're basically the same bag. Very, very similar. And I would say if you like the silhouette shape of the Lady Dior, but you can't justify the money, consider the Fendi. Now for one that I couldn't not mention, and it is this. It smells amazing. It's got that lovely new leather smell to it. This is by Atelier August, and it's a brand that you might not have heard of, although I've spoken about it a couple of times already now. I'm very, very impressed by their quality. If I show you close up, this is actually a limited edition bag from them that's in, it's 100% leather all over, but it's got like a lizard effect to it, which hopefully you can see there, it just in the light, as well as this gold clasp on the front. And obviously the hardware across the rest of the bag matches the gold clasp. But this is about the same size as the Hermes Constant 24. Maybe it's a little bit bigger, but it's about that size if you're kind of looking at it wondering. It fits an iPad. It fits water. All of the, not that I carry an iPad around, but just to give you an idea of it, it does fit an iPad. And for me, carrying water is something that I always do. I've always got water with me. This bag is not expensive. Their bags are all guaranteed made in Italy. Like if you go on their website, they've even got pictures of the workshops there. Their bags are all designed by two brothers who founded the company. And their designs are all very much based around architecture. So you've got this real simplicity, but still a beautiful bag. There's just like a very discreet logo there that's got the brand name on it, as well as just there on the cloth. You can't even see it. So if you're someone who doesn't like a logo but you want quality, this is a good one to consider. And I will say at this point they gave me this bag, but that's not why I'm talking about it. I've spoken about this bag several times now because I love it, because it's such good quality, and because it's so hard to find these days. A discreetly logoed bag that is well made and made in Italy or made in France or any of those sorts of places is really hard to kind of find that these days. So yeah, I really recommend this, particularly if you're on a budget. Maybe you don't like the likes of Coach, but you're looking at this thinking, yeah, that's quite nice. They did actually give me a coupon code. It's not one that I profit from, but I will link it. I'll type it below. And it expires in April, early April. So that's that. You've got like a month. Can you believe it's March coming up soon? This weekend it's March. It's crazy. Now for the Chanel Trendy CC. I said several videos ago now that if you want to buy one bag and one bag only, that in my opinion, this is the one to go for. It's very expensive now. It was always expensive, but it's very expensive now. But the reason why I say if you're only going to buy one bag, this is the one to go for, is because Dior, as an example, is great, but it doesn't hold its money. Hermes is amazing, but not everyone has got Hermes money, and also it's really hard trying to get hold of one of those bags. Chanel is safe when it comes to your money. Not so much at the moment because the prices are so high. Like, for example, and I've said this before as well, the classic flap at over, like, what is it, top end of 9,000, nearly 10,000, maybe it is 10,000, in the jumbo size. They don't go for anywhere near that. I mean, you can get like a 40% off discount if you look to buy one of those pre-loved. So they have taken a hit, but generally speaking, you can get good money back for them. And this is a very good all-rounder bag. It actually, weirdly, you wouldn't think so, but it fits a bottle of water. Just, you know, one of those like bottles you buy from the shop, not obviously like a flask or something, but it fits in that middle section because this all stretches. It's just a great bag, and yeah, I think it's safe from the point of view of investment. It's so classy, it's so elegant, it's very, very timeless. It's not the kind of thing that's going to date or go out of style. You can, my style is quite, I don't dress very elegant formal. I guess I dress a bit more sporty, and this is the kind of thing that you can work into any outfit. In fact, I went to an event years ago, and there was this beautiful woman there who was covered in tattoos and piercings, and she had this bag. And she made it look amazing and edgy and cool. Because, you know, this bag, when you look at it like that, it has got like borderline granny vibes to it. A little bit, maybe you disagree. But she took this bag and made it look youthful and edgy and cool. And I went up to her and I was like, oh my God, you look amazing. Like, her look was just fabulous. So I think this is the kind of thing that you can put in with your look. It doesn't even matter your style. The next, and it has to be from Louis Vuitton, and it's the Alma BB. This, I think, is a really good first bag, actually. It's not super expensive. Do you know something? When I first wanted to buy this bag, and I think it was 2015, no, yeah, 2015, this bag was £480. Can you believe it? Then it jumped up to 600 and something pounds. That's when I bought it. Now it's well over £1,000, but I still feel like this bag is one that's worth getting. It's, again, you'll be surprised, but I can fit a bottle of water in this. I sit the bottle of water at the bottom of the bag where it's at its widest. No problem. I can still fit my phone and my wallet and everything on top of the water. It comes with loads of cute extras, actually. So you get a little key thing there, and I had mine monogrammed just with my initial on it. That didn't cost me anything. To get the monogram put on there, like your initials, it doesn't cost. It also comes with a little padlock that you can remove. Obviously the key in that key pouch is what works that padlock, and it comes with a really decent length crossbody strap. So if you didn't want to carry it by the top handles, if you want the option, you can use it by the crossbody strap. This bag is also fabulous in the rain. I live in the UK. It pretty much rains all the time, definitely at the moment, which is driving me mad. I'm sure it's driving a lot of us mad. Like, there is flooding, there is all sorts, it's crazy. But this bag you can wear out, and the canvas from Louis Vuitton and also the canvas from Gucci is so good. It doesn't absorb, it doesn't mark, you can wipe it clean when you get back in. It's just a really good, it's a really good material, I would say. And so I would say definitely for the money, particularly if you're on your first bag or if you only want one bag and the Chanel is well out of your budget, think about the Alma BB. Plus as well, I can't stand Louis Vuitton hardware because it's so soft, it scratches very quickly and very easily. On here, the only hardware you've really got is that padlock, and although mine has scratched up really badly, I've had this bag for a while, so it is what it is. But it's something minor that you can't really see. It's not like there's a big metal sort of catch on the front or something that's very visible. The hardware is very discreet. And now for my two final best bags before finishing on the one which is my ultimate favourite for reasons I'm going to come on to. And again, if you're thinking about buying a bag, in my opinion, this is the one to get. The next is from Dior, and it is the Lady Dior. I like this bag so much. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 of them, which I know is excessive. No, 7 of them. I've got 2 minis, 1 small, and then the rest are all mediums. The mediums are the ones that I reach for. And I will say I didn't go out yesterday and buy all of those bags. I've slowly collected them since 2014. So a long time. So yeah, it's not, as I say, it's not like I went out yesterday and thought, I'm just going to go and buy 7 Lady Diors. It's taken a long time to get there. And also what I love, I didn't pay today's money for my Lady Diors. I mean, I remember when the mini size was £1,600. Can you imagine that? It's now over 4K. I think it's over 4K. It's a lot of money. But the medium is the best one to go for, in my opinion. Again, it fits water. I always carry water with me. It's just a good bag, and it's chic and it looks great. But it doesn't hold its money so much, so just bear that in mind. Now for my number one, top, absolute best. This is the one that if you have got the money to spend, if you want something classy, classic, not leery, not in your face, not with a big logo on it, and you can customize it to your personal taste at no extra cost, think about the Launer bag. This is the Traviata. You can get this in different sizes. They also have so many different styles of bags on their website. And for no extra money, as I mentioned, you can customize most aspects of this bag. So for example, you don't just buy them off the shelf. You can if you go into the likes of Selfridges and Liberty of London, I think, and somewhere else. I feel like there was somewhere, Fortnum & Mason. However, there you can buy them off the shelf. But if you buy them online, that's where you custom specify them. And so there is a waiting time to get your bag. And for me, I wanted to go classic black front on, but then on the sides, I just wanted that flash of pink. You can also customize the color of the top handle. You can have the flap a different color to the body of the bag. You can have the sides a different color. Then for my favorite bit, so you just push that bottom bit to open it. You can customize the interior as well. So I went for pink suede, and you get a crossbody strap, and it doesn't stop there. You get, where is it? You get a mirror, and the color of the mirror matches the exterior of the bag. So mine is black to match the bag, and you've got your mirror just there. And there's a special little pocket on the inside of the bag where the mirror tucks into. And I just thought that was such a nice touch. I love this bag. It's a very actually a brand that was pretty much worn exclusively by the Queen. I don't think she wore any other, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't think she wore any other brand of bag, but the Launer bag is just, the bags from Launer, perfect, amazing quality. And also, you know, I want to say, although you have to wait for them to turn up, it's exciting, because when you can just buy a bag and it turns up a few days later, yes, it's still exciting, but it doesn't feel personal. You don't know what it feels like until you order one of these, when you know it's going to turn up and it's to your exacting taste. It just is another level of luxury. And actually, it's, considering that it's bespoke to you, it's not really that expensive, and not as expensive as I would imagine it should be. Let me know, is your favorite bag? Has it appeared in this lineup? Have I shown you a bag that maybe you hadn't considered, one that you didn't even know existed? Like maybe the Launer. I feel like Launer is becoming more popular and people are becoming more aware of it, but it's still a brand that's really quite niche, quite discreet, and I love that that logo on the front is one that if you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. It's just one of those, it's just a classy bag. I would love to get this in other sizes as well, but maybe I'm going to go for the, I'm going to go and look at that Coach one now after this. I want to thank all of you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you think I've missed anything out here, if you think there's any bags that you're like, Sophie, you didn't mention this, you forgot this. Definitely mention them below. Or if you disagree with any of these, please let me know as well. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.